Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this will be a short little video to go with the order cheat sheet that you'll be able to download there in the members area as well. It's just to show you how to raise a short order on Bitget. One of the benefits to doing this is I can also raise my one-to-one before anything's triggered, which is a benefit to some of the other exchanges that are out there that have the liquidity base that the Bitget does. So I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to use ACE as an example. Now, please do note this. This is not actually a trade setup. It does not fit the rules. So it's a hypothetical. I'm just showing you how to raise an order because sadly, right now, there is nothing in the market that I'm raising an order to short on. So just take it for what it is. We're going to enter as it breaks the low of this candle, stop above the high of this candle, but it doesn't matter so much because it is the process and the steps to take to raise the order that is of importance. Now you can choose up here your leverage. You can choose cross or isolated. We go with cross. You can do whatever you like. It's up to you. The first thing you need to do is come across here to trigger. Choose trigger. Boom. There it is. Step number one. Now, of course, what you need to do is you need to have written down each each letter, or sorry, each number for your order. Now, given that this is a short, I'm going to enter at the break of the low of this candle with a stop loss just above the high. So therefore, I have written down the low, which is my entry, 4.85, because it is lower than 4.8534. So I will be entering short at $4.85. My stop loss will be at $4.99. As you can see up here, the high and the low, these are the two numbers that we need to take into account. So I've got those levels down. For the sake of this example, I'm going to be risking $100 there as well. So the first thing I do is I come up here to the calculator, click on that. I'm going to click on open short. I'm going to click on leverage 10. So you can just type that in, make it a bit easier. My entry price, as I said, 4.85. Now, this is written down on a piece of paper, so I can't get this wrong. I'm going to have my stop loss in here at 4.99. Now I need to work out the quantity and calculate. Now, it does require you to put a take profit in. Just put in anything. It doesn't really matter at this stage. It's not of importance. The quantity, so I want to risk $100. So let's start with 500 and see what that calculates to. As you can see, the take profit here, or sorry, the actual amount here would be 925. So when it hits my limit, or so my order, I will be losing 925. So I'm going to come down and say 50. It's going to be 92.50, isn't it? Oops. Okay, so let's go with 54. $99.90. That is fine. So therefore, my trade size is 54. You should write down trade size 54 on your piece of paper. Now you have all the information that you need aside from working out your target, which we'll do in just a sec. So what we're going to do here is you'll notice we've got all this up here. My entry price is going to be 4.85. My quantity is going to be 54. The execution I want to put in, now you can have limit, which means it will only fill you at exactly $4.85. Now this is fine. However, if the market does hit that level and there's not enough liquidity in the book at $4.85, you will not get fill, or you might just get a partial fill. You can choose to do that if you wish. It's completely fine to do so. Or you can choose market. In this case, I'm going to choose market. I know there's a fair bit of liquidity there. I can see it in the books. Considering my order is 54, I don't think I'll have any problem with major slippage, because you can see there's lots of numbers here that are very close to or very much more than my 54 of ACE position size. I'm cool with that. Now, from this point, we've got our entry price in at market. On ACE, we have the quantity there as well. We're now going to come down here and click on this. Okay, stop loss. So my stop loss now is 4.99. Okay, now you might look at this and go, oh, okay, cool. I can put a take profit in here and look to scale out. Well, yeah, you can. The problem is it will close the entire position. Okay, so if I'm opening the position at 54 and I put in a take profit of 1-to-1, it means I'm closing the entire position at 1-to-1. In most cases, or not, maybe not most cases, in many cases, we want to scale out half of the position at 1-to-1 to therefore leave a runner. So we're not going to do anything in the take profit box just here. Okay, I'm going to hit open short. Oops, sorry, I better put the number in. 54 is the quantity. I'm going to hit open short. We can then come through here and check all the numbers to make sure it's all good to go. Hit confirm, and then our order goes in. You can see it down here in our order book. The quantity being 54, the price of which we're looking to short is $4.85, and my stop loss is in at $4.99. Now you might be interested, so you might be inclined to click on this and thinking, okay, cool, I'm going to put in my take profit. But like I said, if you do that, it will close the full position. So don't do that. Here is how we go ahead and we do our 1-to-1. Okay, so it's another order. You come up here, you hit close, you put in the level that you want to get out. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going 4.99. I'll show that to you right now. Sorry, here we go. 4.99, take away 4.85. Of course, that is my stop loss, taking away my entry. I'm doing it in this order, of course, because I'm looking at a short here. That equates to 14 cents. Now I go back, my entry, 4.85, take away 0.14, gives me the number of 471. Now, given that there is a couple of fees available or that are there in the platform itself, to get a true 1-to-1, just take a little bit off of there. I'm going to go for $4.69 to cover those fees. Look, I don't do this as a science. It's just to give me a little bit more in that profit box, a little bit more than 1-to-1. So now I've got my trigger price, 4.71. That is the point at which I want to close half the position. So the quantity. What do you think I'm going to do? Well, my position size is 54. Half of 54 is 27. So now, that simple process, I hit close long, confirm. Now I've got that order in. So with an entry here, and a stop loss up here, and the calculation's correct for both risk management. As I say, I am only looking to risk $100 for this example. And my 1-to-1 first target being 50% of the trade, both orders are now in. If I do get triggered into this trade, my stop loss will show up here above the high of this candle. This is how you raise an order short on the Bitget platform. And the reason that I've moved over to Bitget is quite simply because I can actually have my first target order in here before I am actually filled in the trade. On some of the other platforms that I've used, you've got to wait till you're in. Now that might be, a bit painful because you raise an order, you get filled, you might be doing the shopping, you might be going for a surf, you might be at work. You can't then put the order. So you're not in a position where you can raise that next order to scale out. Using Bitget allows you to do that all in one go. Now, let's just say that the market continues to move, it takes out the stop level, and that whatever happens to happen, I want to cancel the order. Of course, I'm not just going to cancel one of them. I want to cancel both. Now, you can do it individually by clicking these by themselves, or if this is the only order in the book, or there's other orders that you wish to cancel, quite simply, you hit cancel all, confirm, and hey presto, it's all gone. So guys, watch this a few times, use it when you need it, and have that cheat sheet printed out or at least available to you on your computer. You'll go through those steps a few times. Once you've done it a few times, it becomes second nature. It's very, very quick once you practice. That's how you raise a short using the Bitget platform. Happy trading.